Hello guys, it's Paula and I'm back today, which is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all you ladies out there. Hope you're having a wonderful, spoiled day. um, so I am going to be working on my next book until I ordered some things to come back for my butterfly book. So it'll be a little bit before I get that. So once I get everything on it, then the book is ready. It's just I need to get the closure and all that fixed. Okay, so I'm going to start the next book, which is going to be a 3-ring binder. And it's going to be cooking, kitchen, cooking, a little bit of gardening, but mostly it's like the 50s. It is the paper I'm using is 50s, and then I'm putting a lot of vintage stuff into it. So I will show you all that in the next video. But today we're going to make some collaged items for the cookbook or the cooking book or whatever you want to call it. So let's get started. Now I know we have collaged a lot over time, but let me see exactly where I need to keep things. I kind of look every time so it's not so crazy. Now we have this one I want to do first, but we're going to do some big giant tags because I want them to fit into the book, you know. And then I have one that I think I want to put in a pocket, and I got 3 colors I'm working with: red, green, and blue. Now, it also has yellow. It also has every other color. But I just had to limit, you know, what I collaged with. So this one is going to be red, the red papers. This is a seed pack like we've done before. But I wanted to put this 50s little journaling card inside. I just thought that would be fun. And this can also be clipped in there or put in a pocket, or it may be able to go on a ring. I don't know that for sure, but this is the right direction for it. So I'm not going to worry about the backs today unless we have time. So we're going to work on the front of the books and go from there. So I separated my piles. I've got a green, a red, and a blue pile. And then I've got all the, you know, dictionary, music, text, lined paper, graph paper, all kinds of paper to put in places for the person to journal. So I've got my book here to journal or to use the glue. I'm sorry, I haven't done a video in 2 days, and so we went out of town to go antiquing at some vintage shops, and I was tuckered out. I mean, my feet were killing me, and I never have problems with that. But I did that yesterday. So I'm going to move that. Well, maybe I should put it on this side so we can ink everything. Now, I do have a couple of embellishments, like a tag, not a tag, but a label, which I think we can use. And then I have home style cooking. I bet that's what she's putting a casserole in there or something. Comfort food. And then that's it as far as that sort of stuff. So the first thing I want to do is start using some different red paper. And again, this is a seed packet. You can get them with windows or without windows. And they're khaki color without. I just like the window ones. What can I say? I bought enough for my lifetime and the next lifetime and the next lifetime. I got a little carried away at Target. But I was like, I love these. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to give them up. I want to make sure I always have them. Of course, I love collaging, and I've been trying to calm down on it because I'm afraid you guys will get bored. But I really love it. And when I do collage, it's stuff that I want you guys to see. So, you know, what can I say? I know there are a lot of people out and about that is really doing a lot of collaging on their papers. I think I'm going to put this one right here, but not on this part. I think I'm going to keep that part separate for now. Yeah, I'm not the only one out there that's doing a lot of collaging. I think it's being done by a lot of people, and it's because it's so much fun. I'm trying to get this to hold still and let me trim it off. I always kind of like to do a strip across his top when I start on these. I just think it's better when you do it that way. Now, I'm not inking. If I ink, I'll do it after the fact. And so yeah, my daughter just left, and Charlie's here today. He's spending the night with Papa and Grammy tonight. We're taking him to school tomorrow. Mom and Dad are going on a weekend or one night thing for her husband's birthday. So anyway, okay, so here we go. Trim that off there, and I think we're good on that side. I still didn't get it perfect. I can see it hanging over. Okay, so I could mix up the colors, but I kind of thought that it would look better not mixed up. I think I want to put this text on here. I'm looking to see exactly what they're talking about, and I don't see anything that's not appropriate for our paper. I try to be careful. Okay, I hope you guys have had a great day with your families, and we can look forward to another great Mother's Day next year. Now, I don't want that one coming in too close to the Mother's baking stuff there, because that's the whole point, is to have that showing a little bit. So let me see what else I have that I want to put on this page. And that is a text, so maybe we can do some dictionary. That's what we can do. Oh, this is funny, guys. On the dictionary, it says macaroni. What's the odds, right? I don't know, putting it there because it looks the same as the other, but it's not. It's completely different. So let me find some other red that will look good with it. I like this too, don't you? Of course, I have a tendency to love red, period. I keep tearing my paper the wrong direction. I don't like this big chunk of white on here, but it's natural for me to pull toward me, and pulling toward me makes, when you pull toward yourself, it makes the yucky part happen. I want this to be over right there. Just want to make sure it fits there. Make sure you guys, I think I got you in the perfect spot now. Yeah, there we go. This is an identical red. That doesn't happen very often. You know, red is one of those that it's hard to match. It's kind of like whites are the same way. When you put down a pair of white shoes up against a white dress, they're never the same. Or at least that's my experience. Okay, so now I've not done one of these collages without with all one color, so this should be interesting. So I'm going to put this right in here. We'll put it in this corner. And there's the macaroni. Cracks me up. Okay. There we go, macaroni. So yesterday, Rick and I did go to some vintage shops in Dewey, Oklahoma, which is about a little over an hour from our house. And so we had fun, but we took Sadie. Oh my goodness, little spoiled girl. We took her with us. And so she was stressed a good part of it. But what can I say? I was trying to do some cutting of some different images. You know, I had printed off a bunch of stuff, and I had that to work on in the car because I need, you know, I have to cut it out. Anyway, she cried and cried, wanted me to sit and hold her all the way down there. She's just spoiled rotten. What can I say? She pretty much gets her way. Oh, that's perfect. Right there. I'm trying to not make this into the little tiny pieces unless I just miss a little spot or something. So it'll go a little faster because I've got more than one thing I want to work on with you guys. I kind of have a tendency, I'm so used to working with you guys watching that when I try to sit down and do it by myself, I catch myself talking to myself. But anyway, I think I did pretty good on my spending. You know, sometimes you can go on these little antique mall spendings and, oh my word, then you're like, why did I buy this or why did I buy that? Well, because I liked it. And that's all that matters to me, right? How about you? When you like something, do you care? Either way I tear this, it's showing up. You have to do it really slow not to get it perfectly. No, I don't want to cover the macaroni. I feel like it's a sign of something. Maybe that we're going to have macaroni. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Now this one is, we're going to be running red into a red. Right there. Okay. Just making sure that it was going to fit like it needed to. Okay. I want to include that window, so that's the reason I wanted to put it on there. So on the back will be the areas that the owner can journal. See, they don't have to, I'm going to get my trash can beside me here. They don't need to journal on the front, is what I'm trying to spit out. I would personally not want a journal on the front and then do whatever makes it fun for you. So if you would prefer to journal on the front, then go for it. I say whatever. To each their own, right? I kind of look at everything that way. If you enjoy it, that's what matters. And I'm trying to get this pile of little tiny pieces away from me. Okay. Now, I said we weren't going to do the back, but now I'm looking at it thinking, and I don't know that I like that. I might like it if we tear it. So, painstakingly, I'm going to tear this and make it look like it was meant to be there. I just kind of ripped off the top of a O, but that's all right. It's homemade. So I have this really cute 50s paper that whenever I decided to do this, you know, no plan, I thought I can use that. You know, I have a lot of papers that I've had for a long time and haven't used. But, yeah. I'm thinking it might look better up here, saying comfort food. You can put it anywhere you like. But I think I'm going to put it right in here. And it looks way better since I tore it. We still have a piece right here. I'm just now noticing. Don't ask me why, but I am just now noticing that. So maybe we can put, I'm looking at what I got here in my stash. I think I'm going to put some music sheet. I want to tear forward. So let me describe some of the things I picked up yesterday. I got some Christmas little golden books to make December dailies this year. And I'm having a hard time finding them. It's like everybody's bought every one that's ever been out there. That's what it feels like. And so I want to keep my eye out for Christmas golden books, which I've only got like 3 so far, which is not going to cut it when it comes time. Yeah, I tore that really wonky. Oh, there, that's going to work. Got lucky. Okay. Because I usually, last year I think I made, I don't know, but it was a lot of Christmas dailies, or December dailies, I guess I should say. Yeah, this isn't going to fit on here right without tilting the words, and I can't do that. I don't like to tilt the words. So let's see if I can figure out the best way to do it right there. Just had to get it closer so I could see it better. Nothing is peeping through except that little tiny corner, and I'm not going to worry about that. So, here we go. Let's see. This stuff is going to go on the back. So, on the back, I said I wasn't going to do the back, but on this particular one, I need to. So, first, let's do this, the tab here. And I'll tell you the reason we need to. It's because I want to be able to put the other things I picked out to go back there. Let's see. Maybe I'll put that here. I know that other part is too big, but I can put it down at the bottom. So I bought a couple Reader's Digest books just because they only were $1. And I love the way journals turn out with those little books. And every now and then I need a book. you know, if I don't have something already planned for it when I buy it. And so, anyway. Yeah, for some reason, I didn't get that corner right there because I had to cut it off. It was hanging over, and I don't want it to hang over, so I'm going to just rip this little piece off. It's got to look better than that. That's just what I'm saying. Let's see if this one, no, I don't like that one there. I really think this edge has to be straight in order for it not to run into the front portion. Okay, so now let's get some different kinds of papers. I can hear Charlie in there playing a game with his pawpaw. I'd have him come on and say hello, but he would not know how to act, probably. I wouldn't let you see his face, but you could see his sweet little hands. His mom might kill me if I let him do that. Although I have to tell you, he makes YouTube videos at home. They don't get posted, but he thinks he's making them to go on there. The kids like to mimic anything they see. They know what Grammy's doing now. So they're like, I think I'll do this like Grammy. They're so cute. All right, so now I'm going to move on to a different kind. How about we do some of this text here. Let's see. Got to cut this portion straight so it can be layered on here, but it's crooked. Do you ever just growl because you get frustrated with yourself? I do. And I missed a little spot right there on the side up here. Okay. I'm telling you, if you like people doing collaging, Rachel at Roxy Creations, she's doing the 100-day challenge, and she has been doing some collaging. I mean, the woman has turned into an expert. I love watching her. And it's funny to me how people just collage different styles, and it's just funny. You don't think of that, and then out of the blue, you've got somebody that's doing something totally different, which I love. I love that about collaging. Let's see. Now I got to put this on the straight side. For some reason, it wants to leave a gap. It's weird. Maybe here will be okay. Okay. And that's okay if it gaps where it folds, because it's not like you can control that. I've got my papers as snug as I can up against there. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put a little piece of dictionary right along that edge. Hopefully this is long enough. Perfect. I don't know how I try not to have little pieces because it takes you forever. If you start out with bigger pieces, it will look better. But it also, I feel like that also depends on the area you have to work on. How big of a project are you doing, you know? And of course, I missed that little spot right there. Growl, growl, growl. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put another little one. I said I wasn't going to use any little pieces, but it's not giving me much choice. Oh, well there, that word continues, so that would look better than anything else, right? There we go. Now, this is the last piece to go on the flap. You guys give me your opinion of collaging and how often you would like to see it done. Because, you know, I don't want to... I could do it on every video, so you can't ask me. You have to decide for yourself what you enjoy watching, because I enjoy doing whatever you guys like. I am going to work on this kitchen cooking video, and yeah, I think it's going to be fun because it's different, and that's what I like, is doing different things. I don't like to stick with the same thing over and over. It bores me. You know, I don't know how some people do the same theme over and over, because it bores me. Okay, let me throw this trash right here. We'll move on to the back. I gotta flip my fan on. It's super hot in here for some reason. I think it's because we had the heat on this morning because it was chilly. And now it's not so chilly. Okay, so on the back, we're just gonna do like journaling space. Okay, and we'll make this be the top, which I guess it obviously is. Okay, so I'm going to put this paper all the way down this one side, because I want it to be something. Let me fold this sheet here. I want it to be something that you can actually write from one page to the other, but also cover a space. Since I don't have a window, I don't have to use the smallest pieces that I was. So my daughter, when she dropped Charlie off, got me my favorite kind of thing to get. She got me a Joann's and a, what else did she get me? She got me some of the Java type, not Java, juicing, one of the juicing places. But what she don't know is Mama don't juice, but Daddy does. So I told him, this is my early Father's Day gift. No, I'm just kidding. No, he went through a phase of, he was wanting to go to juice places all the time. And then he was convinced, I didn't say anything, I tried, but he was convinced that drinking, you know, doing a juicing type thing was great. But he's a diabetic. So in reality, it is not good for him. He has to have, you know, keep his sugar at a certain level. And, but I just didn't say anything. I said my piece to start with, and then, you know, I'm like, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a medical person. They used to listen to me more when I wasn't older. It's because my kids tell me all the time, Mom, you need to find a doctor that's not your age. I'm like, what? I know my doctor. He's a friend. Had him forever. You don't put your back to your friend. They just roll their eyes at me. And I trust him, you know, probably more than anybody else, because as far as doctors go, because he knows me, you know, and he knows me better than anybody. So, yeah, they didn't win that one, but I do agree with the reasoning behind older people seeing younger doctors. Is the technology is much better now, and what they learn now compared to what the older doctors were taught is much better. So I do agree with that. My kids just don't like it when I don't feel good, and they think I need to go to somebody that they convinced me to go to Cleveland Hospital, and I didn't feel like I got any more information than I got from my doctor here. And of course, this was a different doctor than my primary, but I've told my primary that he can't retire. He's a couple years older than me. I tell him all the time, you can't retire. He kind of takes care of all my medical cares, you know. He is kind of the leader of the pack. But he's a really nice guy. Let's see, what do we put on next? How about some of this grid up here? Tear this part. And let's see. Let's see where we're at here. I'm going to put this straight edge on this side. Bring it up as far as I can. Perfect. Perfect. Charlie and Papa are watching a movie. He has to go to bed so early that, you know, he wasn't happy. His head went down when Mama said, you let Grammy and Papa put you to bed. Well, crap. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But this didn't turn out exactly like I wanted. I must have tore the wrong direction or something. So I've got to find a spot. I'm going to try to use some of the same paper. That's too small, so I'm just going to take another piece. There we go. It's got its own little shape, but there we go. Of course, here I am trying to match the lines together because I'm crazy. Now, I'm not going to do the inside of the flap because most of the time the flap will be down. And I just think it'll make it hard to get things out of the envelope. Or add it in there if someone should want to do that. This is a little bit over the edge. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to add some glue here because it's coming loose. So now I want us to put these, I'm trying to make sure everything's glued like it needs to be. I might have to go back and do some of that, but I usually glue it pretty good. I like that because it's really just a journaling area. It doesn't have any color. And now I'm trying to find my little things I wanted to put on here. There they are. Now I won't necessarily put them both on here, but I do want to put my tag on here. And I don't like the white edge around the tag, so I'm going to quickly trim that off. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but especially if you don't ink, it's real obvious to me. But if I'm not going to ink, I for sure don't want the white edges. But you know, ephemera and die cuts and so forth, they come with the white around. But sometimes I do like that, but sometimes it calls for one without, and that's when I will trim. So my little tag here, our label, may not be the right shape when it's all said and done. But that's all right. I try not to get too fussy. I'd be here all day. It's not like I don't like you guys, but okay. So I got a lot of doilies, specialized type doilies, not the doilies that just are white or cream and just, you know, sit on your end table. I mean, they could, but that's not what I have them in mind for. I'm going to put this home cooking right up here and cover up that ugliness I don't like. And then, do I want to put a tag? I think it's too much. What do you think? Let me see what else is in my little pack. I've got a couple little packs of die cuts that come with this this kit that I'm using, and a lot of them are framed like things, and they have these outsides, so it makes it kind of hard. I do have the word menu that we could add on here. Let me see this other one. It says farmhouse, sweet farmhouse. I don't know if that would be good. I think I want it to be a different shape. Oh, this is cute. Welcome to the little nest. I think I like that one. Or kiss the chef. Okay. So it's decision time, Paula. Let's do this one. See what it looks like. I may not do that one. I feel like it needs to be a different shape than the label. Do you guys like ephemera? I can't say no to it. I love it. So this is going to go here or here. I haven't decided yet. So, well, here's this that says home, but it's the same shape. Beautiful. Family tie. These are all shaped the same way. I'm trying to find the one that maybe some tags or something, and I'll do something different on here. Maybe hang some tags here at the top, you know. And I haven't done that before. I say there's no wrong way to do. Let's see what Kiss the Chef looks like. So I'd have to put it right here, and then my label would have to go right here. I don't know about that. The label is not what the problem is. I just can't get the right look. Here's Welcome to the Nest, but you can take it out of this frame. Yeah, I think I like that better, don't you? It's gonna be that one because none of the rest of them look great, and I don't have anything else cut out, so you go with what you got. Okay. I just like some of these. Seasoned with Love. Just all kinds of cool ones. Here's the Red Rooster. We should have put him on there since we're doing red. See what he looks like. He's on a tag. I kind of feel like the square and the round one have a tendency to be so opposite that that looks better. Okay, so let's get these on and move on. So we're going to do on the tags that I want to make. We're not going to do the back right now because I don't know exactly what I want as far as the back goes. So I'll do that at a later time. I'm trying to involve you in this book because it's different than what we, you know, people have been making these forever. But yeah, there we go. What do you think? No inking, no stitching. Hold that where you can see it. Okay, we'll put that to the side, and now we're going to move on and throw that away. Okay, we're going to move on and let's go do red. No, that wasn't red. That was red. I'm losing my mind. Let's do blue first and go from there. Now I don't have anything planned for this as far as how it looks and what we're going to put on it, but I do have some cute things I want to use. So we may use I may use the green in those little critters. Cute. I thought about putting them there. This is cloth from Ooh La La Crafts, and she has had all kinds of farm stuff. I don't know if she still does, but you can go over and check her out and tell her that Paula sent you. She has other things besides these, like if you ate today, thank a farmer. I think that's cute, but this is my favorite, Home Sweet Home. It almost looks good just on the tag like it is, doesn't it? And then I could stitch it in black. You know what? On this one, I think that's what we're going to do, because I'm not doing any stitching today because of the I have the wrong color in my machine. And okay, so now we can do this one blue. All right. And I had this little scrap left over from one of Gail's digitals. Now I'm going to try to do bigger pieces. I like this blue. It's got a little bit of lavender happening. You have to be careful because it's, you know, it's not the perfect glue, but I like the way it looks. And I'm kind of tearing off bigger pieces. And then I'm just going to I know that's going to be there. Oh, these are pretty, aren't they? What can I do with those? Well, I really want it to have just blue on the front and no text. Sorry, I'm concentrating. So I told you I got the little golden books, and I got a lot of really different doilies, and I'm going to be releasing some of my digital stuff, just like everybody else. You know, a lot of people have had ideas on what to do. I don't plan on being a digital shop for everything, but I am going to start putting some different things in my shop now that I can. So, or now that I, you know that it's okay for just anyone to do it. And so, that sounds weird, but I kind of feel like that is how it is now. You know, they just let, I'm trying to think here. Okay, I think I want this underneath. So it will be one of the first things. It is kind of a blue woven kind of paper. It looks woven. I don't know. I just want to cover up the text is why I'm using it. Okay, now I'm thinking this flower thing should go over. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And I ended up purchasing a lot of vintage things that you would have found in the kitchen. Paperwork, like how the mixer works from 1901. No, not quite that old. But that sort of stuff. And I really think I found some really cool stuff. Okay, so we're going to go over here and let's do some polka dot. I feel like doing polka dot. Okay, I don't know what that lace is doing on there. It must have been something from the old days. Who knows? Let's see if this is going to fit right up here. I want that to be under. But I want this to be over. Now see how you can see all these tear things? I don't like that well, but I'm not going to change it. Okay, so what we're going to do is just move everything over like we have it. Except for this, we just have to hope we get it in the right spot, right? I think this is faster if you're able, if you know you're not going to put a lot of pieces, you can just lay out the pieces like I just did and just kind of just repeat it and glue it down. Okay, so we're going to put this one on next. My glue, what do you guys do to keep your glue standing? It just wants to fall over for no reason. It's on a level surface. Drives me crazy. So leave a comment and tell me how your Mother's Day went today. I am very interested in hearing all about your day and what you think about collaging. Does it bother you to collage often? Are you sick of it? Or, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, now we're going to put this one on. You just need to pick up the ones that are under ones, under the other papers. You know, you start from the bottom and work your way up. Now on the back of this, I will put something that can be journaled on, since we're doing tags. Looking good so far. I've run out of space on my table. You have no idea what my table looks like. Ugh. Like it does any time I do a book. I will get it all cleaned up after I've finished a book, and then I turn around and pull out all the other stuff I need. It's like a constant thing. All right, let's line this up. Make sure we have it up high enough. Oh my word, I must have not put that one. There's one spot right there. It really aggravates me, you know. But I've got this blue flower right here, and I think it will fit right there just out of the blue. I know I'm not funny, but it sounded funny to me when I said it. I'm not a comedian. All right, now we're going to flip it over, and anything hanging off is going to be trimmed. And then I will stitch around the outsides to make sure everything stays together, but not today. Yeah, you can kind of tell what it's going to look. It's a giant tag. I wanted it big enough that I could put it in the binder, and strong enough, and for sure whenever you do collaging it is strong enough. Okay, well, we don't have time to move on to another tag, but since we don't, I guess what we'll do is go ahead and take this last 5 minutes to put something on the back of this one. What do you say? Okay, so I like this because it does have blue in it. I think we'll start it at the bottom. Let me get that on. I said we weren't going to do it, and here we are. But that's all right, because I would be doing this exact thing for the back of the tag. I just thought it would allow us to do more, but obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. Doesn't appear that... I can't believe how fast an hour can go by. Just blows me away. Just going along here working so well. All of a sudden you look and it's an hour. What can I say? I'm trying to get this straight because it wants to show some of the bottom of the tag and I don't want it to. Got some glue right there. Okay, now let's do what else would go good with blue as far as something to write on. Here's this. We could put it right up in this corner. My goal is not to have any smaller than this. I need to just quit saying it because it's gonna happen. Hello, hello. I don't think I have anything else that would go with blue. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. Here's some. Well, that didn't tear like I intended, but it will work. I gotta tear down this side too. That's the thing about collaging too, just me rambling here, but I think one of the things I love about it is it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, anything's okay. It's whatever you want is okay. And I think that helps. I'm trying to think what else I got. Bunch of goodies. Oh, I got some quilted hearts, and I'm thinking I got, what else did I get? A very old vintage pack of needles, which is going to go on a 3-ring binder that I'm going to do at some point in the future. Okay. This is going to be our last piece to go on here for tonight. This will be it. Let's see. I got to take the straight edge off, so I don't know if that's going to be wide enough. Probably not. Nope, that's not going to work. So let's get a different piece. I'm digging. We've got coffee stained paper too we could put on there. But instead I think I'm going to do some of this this paper here. It's the right length. Of course, it's not tearing like it has any sense at all, but it will be perfect. Right there. Okay, let's put our last piece on. Boy, that teared straight, didn't it? Okay, now I'm gonna flip it over, trim off the raw edges, and oh, I know what I wanted to add on here. I wanted to add Gail's little strip, but it may not work, so I'll just have to see what it looks like. It's buried under this stuff somewhere. So there it is. I like the way this tag turned out. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm going to put that on there like a trim of ribbon across it or something. Need to put it up higher. Can't tell if that's straight or not. Okay. All right, guys, the whole back of this can be written on, and this is our tags for today. We're going to do this one different, and then we've got our little seed basket. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there, and I appreciate you coming back and watching me each video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you can give me a thumbs up, that's even better. See you guys next time. Bye.